Hello everyone and welcome to a special episode. Today I've got the big war between GS96 and the True Sons. This one was right before the update, but there are still many things that can be learned from those attacks. And also I promised GS96 leader that I'm gonna post those attacks. I know it came a bit in a wrong time because that update came out and made some of the videos and some of the attacks that were made before, I won't say useless, but I think that that AI changed a bit, especially the Queen and the Wall Breakers, so some of the things don't happen exactly the way they happened before, but there's still many things that can be learned. The update didn't change that much. You can still use the same old spells only, and I think that you can learn a lot from those attacks. For example, in this attack, watch the Queen. You will notice that the Queen ability is gonna be used before the queen takes any actual damage, and the whole idea will be freezing that Inferno Tower before it takes out those hogs that running around the base. And if he wouldn't do that, I really doubt that this fight is gonna be a 3-star because he's not gonna be able to take down that Inferno Tower before it takes out the hogs. So notice that now the hogs are fully secured by the free spell, and meanwhile the Queen ability takes out that Inferno very effectively. She doesn't take any damage at all, and that's definitely a lesson to be learned, that you gotta use the Queen ability in the right timing and not just wait for it to almost die or get a lot of damage and stuff like that, because I know that many people don't really think about when to use the Queen, and this time Duke from GS96 showed us a great use of the Queen. So next attack is gonna be by Hog. By the way, all attacks are from GS96. They're the ones that invited me, they're hosting me, and I wanted to thank them as well for letting me come in to record that. They've got some really nice attack, and I think it's gonna be very useful for the community to check them out and see what they can do. So right now I know that they're matched in another tough war, so we're gonna wish them luck and hopefully they're gonna win this one as well. So this one is a logo wee attack, and notice that the whole right side is kind of full of air defenses while the left side doesn't have any, so he's gonna use that fact to take out some of the defenses. I already don't remember all of the attacks, so it feels like watching them from the beginning, because I did watch them when I recorded the attack, and now I'm actually editing the video, so I'm adding the voice part into it. And yeah, you can see that he's using some hogs from the right to get rid of that last air defense with the heal spell, and now he's gonna use all of the balloons from the left to get rid of all of those defenses. So there are many people that started using all those bases with air defenses in one side and all the rest of the defenses in the other side, and they also call it anti-LavaLoon or anti-LaLoon, but honestly, those bases are not good in my opinion, and most of the times they can be easily logo wiped, just like this base, once you take out all of the defenses, all of the air defenses with your golems and heroes and wizards and witches or whatever you're taking with the, I don't know if I can call it a kill squad, but on the first part of the attack, and you can use balloons on the other side to take out effectively all of those other defenses. So those bases are not good in my opinion, and I think that air defenses should cover most of the base, if not the whole base. I know that sometimes it's not possible, and you can notice that this base is doing exactly the same thing, and the only problem with it is that the queen is maybe looks a bit far, but once you're using like 3 golems or and some witches and lots of wizards and jump spells, you're gonna reach that queen very easily with such power in the beginning, and then you don't have to bring many balloons or many hogs to take out all those outer ring defenses. So notice that the jump spell almost gets his king to the queen, and now he's gonna start bashing the wall. Maybe two jump spells would do the job on this one, but such high level king can go through one wall, that's really no big deal, and he does that and takes out the enemy queen, and now the hogs can go into action in all of those areas where there are air defenses, and on the other ones he's gonna use the balloons on those cannons and the mortar and the arch tower in the bottom. So he's got 5 balloons for that, and that's gonna be totally enough to take out all of the defenses over there. There are many hogs still alive, taking out that last air defense as well. So those balloons are now fully secured, and we can make it faster. So you can see it's a 3-star. So basically the whole thing in war attacks is using the right attack on the right base, choose the right troops, and do the right execution. I know that all 4 are hard to be done, and not many clans got many players that can do all those 4 war after war and get 3-star every single war. But those big clans like GS96 and the True Sons and many other clans, I mean not that many, but there are enough clans, maybe 15, 20 clans, 30 clans, I don't know how many exactly, but the bunch of good players are in those clans and they're able to do those kinds of attacks. They also got max level heroes. For example, on this one, Sosa Hunter got a level 30 queen, so it makes things a bit easier, and he's gonna restart this base with a Valk attack. In our clan we got some members that also like using Valk attacks. I still got attacks from the war against One Hive recorded from the time that we've been in Crystal Warrior, and I don't know if I'm gonna show them because they're there before the update and I want to focus on stuff after the update, but let me know in the comments if that's something that you want to see, and I guess I can make a video about it. I have it recorded, it's sitting on my computer, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Adding some voice to it and just posting it. There were some awesome attacks in this war, and I think that they're definitely worthy. So if you guys want it, I can find some time and edit that video. So all of the defenses on this one are down and we can make it faster as well. King is fully alive, Queen is fully alive, so total overkill on this base with a Valkyrie attack. So another one, and this time he's gonna use Gowiwi or something like that. I see 7 witches, probably a golem in the clan castle, that's what I assume. Yeah, I was right. So yeah, 1 golem is gonna be totally enough for getting this queen and 3 jump spell. So that's probably one of the interesting attacks, at least from the troops I'm seeing. So he's using first of all 1 golem, queen, and few wizards to clean the way, and now he's gonna drop all those witches, which are gonna make tons of skeletons that are gonna run through the whole base. So funneling is probably one of the important things in those kinds of attack. And if this one was after the update, you would see a poison spell dropped on those clan castle troops, and they're gonna take them out very easy. So from now on, I think that no one is going to use such clan castle troops because poison is gonna take them out. But as I said in previous videos, you wanna bring a poison spell to every attack you're taking. It's gonna help you take out any skeletons. By the way, we got into a war. Right now it was finished, and that was the first war that we lost as the new clan. It was a total mismatch. We had like 10 Town Hall 10s and they had like 15 Town Hall 10s, and they also got something like 100 and something close to 190 wins. So it's a good clan, but I think that if that match, by the way, we were pretty bad on this one, so we gotta check our performance as well. Maybe people didn't believe that we can win such a match because of the huge mismatch. But by the way, I was also hearing many complain about mismatches. So and I also seen the game being updated like I don't know like 5 times during the last 2 days. It always got me a message on Wi-Fi. It always updates automatically. It doesn't even ask me, and I've seen it updating like 5 times. So I don't know what Supercell is changing, but they're definitely probably not happy with the results of the update, with all the mismatches, with the wall breakers AI that they changed back, and maybe the Queen AI as well, because I've seen the Queen doing really weird stuff. Instead of going into the closer defense, which is going into the base, she just decides going out, and I had a failed attack with something like that happen. The Queen just decided going out of the base without any, I don't know, it didn't make any sense because the closest building was actually inside the base, and I cleared the whole path with wall breakers, so there was really no reason for her to go out, but the Queen still went out. So hopefully Supercell are gonna fix it, or already fixed that with those latest updates that they're not talking about, but they just happen. So hopefully those things are not gonna happen, because you do wanna have the ability to plan your attacks, to know what the queen approximately is going to do, and react during the game if she does something a bit different than what you expected, because you don't, you can't know exactly what's going to happen in the attack. But if if things that don't make any sense happen, then I don't know if this game is worth anything, if you can't really plan the attack, or you can plan and it's never gonna happen. So hopefully Supercell did fix it, and those weird stuff are not gonna happen. And you've probably seen videos and photos of wall breakers just ignoring the walls and going into some further wall that doesn't really help the attack, and really weird stuff. I had a clanmate who also experienced such stuff. So hopefully those stuff are gonna be fixed, and especially the matchup stuff, because it's really not fair that we had to deal with 15 Town Hall 10s compared to 5. It was a 30 vs 30 war, and they had 15 Town Hall 10s. So basically they didn't even need any Town Hall 9s. They could just attack all the bases with Town Hall 10s, and no need for Town Hall 9s as well, just use them as scout attacks. So hopefully Supercell is gonna fix that, if it's not already fixed. On this current war, we have a more fair matchup. I think that they have one more Town Hall 10, so that makes much more sense than the previous war. But hopefully those things are not going to happen. And meanwhile, you can see what's going on. This base, all the fences are down, and we can zoom out, make it faster, see it's a 3-star, and I think that the next attack is gonna be the last one. By the way, the attacker is again Hog, so I guess he got a 6-star on this one. So last one is gonna be by Dan, and he's gonna use a Hog wipe attack, 12 wall breakers. So really interesting compositions on this one. He's breaking through 2 walls already, and probably gonna break through the 3rd wall, and also 2 jump spells. I don't think I've seen many attacks with such combination with so many wall breakers, but those are definitely interesting one, and hopefully I can jump to their clan in the current big war as well, and see what interesting stuff they can do on offense. So Dragon in the clan castle going down easily by the queen. By the way, this guy got level 16 and 17 heroes, so that makes it even more impressive. That's a max defensive Town Hall 9 is going against. And notice how those 2 jump spells totally get him access to the whole base, and Holds are gonna finish the rest of the defenses. Got a heal spell left, and probably gonna use it on this Wiz Tower, just as I suspected. King and Queen are on the left side, getting rid of those defenses. King is shielding and Queen is shooting down while Wizards are also there. And many Hogs are still alive. That was a good call with the heal spell, although some of them are dying right now with those double giant bombs, but it doesn't really matter. So this base is going down. We're gonna make it faster, so it's a 3-star. So hope you like it. If you did, like, subscribe and comment, and we're gonna see each other in the next video. Hopefully I'm gonna release one today as well. So that's it. Bye bye.